Hey everyone, this is Ethan and welcome to Brain Flux. Well, this video is gonna be one in a multi-part series where we're gonna be talking about static electricity. So, enjoy.
Again, that's why I got more verses than Genesis. I guess he gave me this gift to remember him. You gotta find your diligence and execute it with energy. Cause if you influencing anything else, you only a hindrance.
Man, I just had the weirdest day today. I keep hearing sparky noises whenever I'm taking my jumper off, and I was scratching my head with my pen, and it started attracting pieces of paper, and I got shocked when I was opening the doorknob. I think I'm going nuts. Well, you're not. Everything that you just experienced is just as a result of static electricity. Well, then what causes it? That's a very good question, and we're gonna handle it in this video. Let's get into it. Static electricity, or as it's called electrostatics, is the study of static charge. But wait, what is charge? So in order to get an insight of this, let's look at an atom. Well, an atom is just the smallest indivisible particle of matter which can take place in a chemical reaction. Okay, now an atom is made up of two parts. It has a dense positively charged nucleus, which is at the center of the atom, which comprises of protons, which are positively charged, and neutrons, which don't have a charge. And it also has shells, which are also called energy levels. And these shells comprise of electrons, which are negatively charged. Now, an atom is said to be electrically neutral. By this, we mean that the number of protons is equal to the number of electrons, meaning that the number of positive charge is equal to the number of negative charge. Therefore, the overall charge of an atom is 0. Now, when you rub your pen against your hair, the weakly held electrons are easily removed. If the electrons go from your hair to the rod has more negative charge than it has positive charge. Hence, it becomes negatively charged. Now, if the electrons move from the rod to your hair, the rod has more positive charge than negative charge. Hence, it becomes positively charged. But note, only the electrons move, not the protons. Hence, charge can be defined as a characteristic of matter that expresses the extent to which it has more or fewer electrons than protons. Therefore, uncharged objects become positively charged if they lose electrons and negatively charged if they gain electrons. But note, different substances have different affinities for electrons. An example, a polythene rod, like a plastic pen, becomes negatively charged when rubbed with wool, while glass or a glass pen will become positively charged if it was rubbed with wool. Now, this is a quick table that I made, which more like categorizes different substances in accordance to their electron affinities. So we have polythene, ebonite, metal, silk, wool, glass, and fur. So in order to remember, this is a simple mnemonic, and it Paul entered market selling weird grapefruit, PEMSWGF, which are going to be used. So now the materials which are on top always become negatively charged, while the materials which are at the bottom become positively charged. So let's look at this question, which is predict the charge of silk when rubbed with a glass rod. So now, looking at the table, we have silk and glass. So since silk is on top and glass is at the bottom, silk will become negative while glass will become positive. So hence, the charge of silk when it is rubbed with a glass rod would be negative. Now, here's another question. Predict the charge on ebonite if it's rubbed with fur. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I want to see how you do.